Hi guys, it's Reborn Texas Mom, and it's really dark. I don't know why it's so dark. But yeah, this video is, I've been debating whether or not to do this video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. If you don't want to watch it, don't. If you don't like what I say, I don't care. There's an unsubscribe button. Do me a favor and hit it. No, I don't need your negative comments. I don't need your thumbs down. I don't need any of it. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to point people out because that's not who I am. And probably by the end of this video, they'll know exactly who I'm talking about. So, this is a hobby that I enjoy, that my 7-year-old son enjoys. And yes, he is a child. And yes, he does play with reborns. There is no age limit. If on certain dolls there are. No, not every kid should play with reborns. But don't dare come out and say that we all need to be adults and act like adults. And yeah, we do need to act like adults if we're going to be adults. I agree. But a lot of you people out there that are adults act worse than the damn kids on there. And to come on and say that, the AG dolls and the reborns and I can't remember the Ashton Drake dolls. The Ashton Drake have been around for years and decades. And they were first originally made for kids. And now us reborn collectors and doll collectors have gotten them in our collection and we collect them. So yes. And I do agree to a point that reborns are not for children. But my son loves them. I know several other people in this community that have kids that have their own reborns, that let them play with their reborns. And, it's really not a safety hazard. If we want to go out and we want to spend the money on a reborn and let our kid play with it, that's our choice. There's no need for you to get on and make videos and slideshows and make comments on people's videos saying, hey, grow up and be an adult. These are not for kids. Listen, if I want to take my personal money that I earned, I work for, and I bust my butt every single day to earn a paycheck. If I want to go out and buy my 7-year-old a reborn, then I'm going to. And guess what? He's got one. This is his baby. Y'all know that. And it just irritates me that people think they have the right to bash other people in the community. When, yes, you have a right, but you shouldn't be out there bashing people and saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can only do this and that, and grow up, be an adult. Why don't you act your age? And quit telling other reborn mommies and daddies who can and cannot play with their babies. It's up to us. It's up to me who I want to play with my babies, my dolls. And who I want to trade with, who I want to sell my babies to, who I want to sell my stuff to. That's my business. If you don't want to sell them, if you don't want to trade them, if you don't want to buy them stuff, that's you. That's your personal opinion. But don't you dare come on and start attacking me and my other friends and other people in this community that allow their children, their grandchildren, their nieces, their nephews to play with their babies. If you want to spend the money and buy us a reborn and say, hey, don't let your grandkids, your kids, your nieces, your nephews, your aunts, your uncles play with them, then you can. But it's not fair or right for you to tell us how to spend our money, how to use what we spend our money on, and what we can and cannot do after we buy a reborn doll. That's not up to you. That's none of your damn business. I mean, really, you got to think about it before you put shit out on the internet. And please excuse my language, but it's irritated me to the point that this lady thinks she can just get on here and tell us not to let our children play with reborns and not to buy our children reborns. If my son wants a reborn and I have the money, I'm going to buy him a reborn. And that's all there is to it. You know, in fact, one of the newest babies that I have gotten, that y'all have seen, is actually being donated to a child. I have another reborn in my facility that's actually being donated to a nursing home. So it irritates me and it gets under my skin that these ladies in the community that say grow up and act like adults can't even act like an adult themselves. And, you know, it's none of their business what we spend our money on and who we let play with our babies, who they go to, you know, who we trade with, and you know, it's none of that. It's none of their darn business. And it frustrates me, and I had to make a video, and y'all can hate on me, y'all can do whatever you want, I don't care. If you want to unsubscribe from me from this because of this video, guess what? I don't care. Hit the unsubscribe button, because I am not here to see how many subscribers I am. You don't ever see me in my description box with my address saying, hey, please send me mail. I'm not one of those people. I don't beg for stuff. If y'all want to send me stuff, great. But I never once asked for it. I got distracted by the dog. You know, if you want to unsubscribe from me because of this video, I get it. But I don't care. Because I'm on here to show my babies, my hobby that I love, my son's hobby that he loves, his baby that he loves, which is this one. And yes, he's 7. And yes, he plays with a reborn. And yes, this is his. If you have a problem with that, guess what? There's an unsubscribe button. Hit it and unsubscribe me, block me. I don't care. But nobody's going to be bashing on me or my son because I let him play with dolls. That's my choice, and I've made it perfectly clear. I don't care, and I'm going to let him continue playing with them. So if you've got a problem, like I've said before, there's an unsubscribe button. Go ahead and hit it and block me, because I don't care anymore. I'm here for my friends that I've made in this community, and I have made some wonderful friends that I keep in contact with. I've made excellent friends, one that I talk to just about every single day. So, you know, I don't care. I'm on here to keep in touch with them, show them new babies, to show them new things I get, you know. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say on the subject. Like I said before, I'm not naming names. I will not name names, so don't ask me for them. It's not just one person. There's a couple people out there. And I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to call anybody out. I'm just letting you know that you need to think before you start telling people what they can and cannot do. We don't tell you what you can and cannot do. So don't tell us what we can and cannot do. That's not your right. That's none of your business. It's none of your business whether we let our kids, our grandkids, our nieces, our nephews, JJ, play with our babies. That's none of your business. That's none of your concern. You didn't buy us the doll. You didn't give us the money for the doll. So, really, you've got no opinion to tell us what we can do with it. We earned it. We paid for it. We worked for the money. And we worked to pay for that baby. Or we worked for the clothes. Or we worked for whatever. So that's all I'm going to say. If you don't like it, once again, there's an unsubscribe button. Do me the world's biggest favor and hit unsubscribe if you don't like this video. Because I don't care. I'm just sick and tired of people bashing me, bashing my son, and bashing my friends. That's not okay with me, and it's not allowed. and I see it again, I will personally block and delete you, and I will let my friends know. But I am also tired of all the drama and crap that has been going on in the reborn community. We're all supposed to be adults here. Yes, there are children and teenagers that are on here. But we need to act our age. We need to act the way we are. You need to act like an adult if you're an adult. If you're a child, then act your age. If you're a teenager, act the way you know you're supposed to. Act your age. Don't be bullying people. Don't harass people. Don't put people down. If you don't have anything nice to say, there's no need to leave it in a comment box. I'm tired of watching people's videos, going to leave a comment and seeing all these hateful comments, negative comments. Dude, if you don't got anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Because there's no point. There's no point in hurting anybody else's feelings in the community. We're all in this together. We all do the same thing. We all collect dolls. We all do the role playing. It's our hobby. It's what we do. So don't criticize other people's work. It's not right. You know, if you're going to be dishonest and try to scam somebody, don't do it. Because you will get caught. It's stupid. And it's, you know, coming to the point where I hardly make videos anymore because there is so much drama and there is so much negativity, and it sucks. It really does suck. Because I love the reborn community. Like I said, I've made really good friends. You know, and I'm on my Instagram. I don't post much on there, but I'm going to attempt to do more. I'm on my Facebook. I'm always posting pics of the babies and stuff like that and putting videos up there. But I hardly ever put videos on this page, on my YouTube anymore, just because of all the hate we've been getting lately. You know, and it is from adults in the community who I thought were my friends who want to bash a 7-year-old. Who does that? Who puts down a 7-year-old as an adult? That's just a bully. And that makes you no good. I mean, really. Pick on somebody your own age, or don't pick on anybody at all, actually. Don't bully anybody, especially a 7-year-old. And my son. I don't tolerate it. And I won't tolerate it any further. If it happens again, I will call you out, and I will show all of your comments and everything on a YouTube video. To show people what you're really like. To hurt a 7-year-old's feelings. And I'll tell you straight up, if my son turns out gay because he's playing with dolls, that's okay with me. I'm still going to love him one way or the other. But this is something we both enjoy doing together. So we're going to continue doing it. And that's our right. That's our business. And we're going to do it however we want to do it. And we're going to enjoy it. Isn't that right, JJ? Yes. So yeah, I don't need the negative comments. I don't need the bashing. I don't need the harassment. I don't need my son being bullied. It won't be tolerated. Once again, I'm sorry I had to make this video, but I had to get it off my chest before I could do my other fun videos. You know, I've got a package opening that I need to get open. I have a major collective haul video I want to get up. But I had to get this out of the way first. Just because it needed to be said. And whether these people know that I'm talking to them directly or not, as long as it stops, that's all I care about. It's all about respecting one another, treating each other the way you would like to be treated. I mean, you tell us, you know, hey, don't let your kids play with the dolls. They're not meant for dolls. They're meant for adults and adults only. Dude, that's you being a bully. How would you like it if we said, hey, you're too old to be doing that. Don't do that. That's for this age only. How could you do that? How would you like it? Guarantee you wouldn't like it one darn bit. So don't tell us. You gotta think about it. If you don't want somebody telling you that, think about how you would feel being on the other side. That's all I'm asking. Put your foot in the other person's shoes and see how you would feel. That's all I'm asking. So, we're going to go. I'm going to lay it to rest. After this video, it's done. I'll leave this video up for a couple of days and I'll probably take it down. Because my channel is a non-negative, non-bully, non-bullcrap, non-drama place. And I hate that I have to make this video. But y'all need to know where I stand. And I think I'm saying it loud and clear. I am not putting up with this anymore. No bite. Don't bite me. I'm not putting up with it anymore. It comes to a stop today. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. To all my dolly friends out there, I love you. Big hugs, and I hope y'all are doing good. Bye.